Okay, my atheist friends. So, the discussion we're having on the table. Okay. Miracles. Twofold discussion. First, I'm saying that God is real. God is as real to me as the ocean. Now, I promise you, I am telling you the truth. You may not believe that, but I am telling you the God's honest truth. God is as real to me as the ocean, which I can see from my window. Now you say to me, prove it. Okay, well, herein lies the rub. I say that I will be able to demonstrate for you miracles, signs, and wonders. And you go, ha, 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 ha. You're crazy. No, you can't. Yes, can. And I'll tell you something else. You, the atheist, do not know what you do not know. So a lot of times when we are having these conversations that involve God, you are speaking out of pure ignorance. Pure ignorance, and you aren't even willing to learn what you don't know. So it becomes really, really, really hard to breach the gap between what I know to be true and what you assume isn't true. Okay? Because a lot of times we aren't even talking the same language, we aren't talking the same playing field. First off, there's a difference between knowledge and faith. Lesson number 1. When I tell you I have knowledge of God, God has made himself real to me, as real as the ocean outside my window. I live on the beach. The ocean is right there. I can see it. God is as real to me as that. You say that's crazy, but I don't sound crazy in any other capacity, and I don't have any other irrational or crazy beliefs. I don't believe the moon landing was faked. I kind of believe the Kennedy conspiracies, but those are kind of plausible. Now, one of the things we started this conversation with me and you, some of you, is that I told you that Christianity is not supposed to be plausible. The Immaculate Conception is not a plausible way for, a person to be born. It is supposed to be miraculous. It is supposed to challenge you to go, that can't happen. Now, there's a whole bunch of reasons why God would operate that way. And you can speculate on some of them. Then we got into discussion. Well, if you're speculating, you're not proving. Speculation about why God does something does not have to be proved. It's a guess. Now, you say, prove to me that God is real. Fine. Here's the rub. Here's the problem. I will do that through the demonstration of miracles, signs, and wonders. Demonstrations of the power of God. Ultimately, that is what every Christian is supposed to be doing. Paul said, I came to you not with the arguments of man, not with rational arguments, but with demonstrations of the power of God. That is what is supposed to prove to you, the non-believer, that I in fact walk with the living God, is that I am supposed to demonstrate the power of God through miracles, signs, and wonders. Every single Christian is supposed to do that. Now you say, why do so few Christians do that? Because none of them are walking in any way in accordance with how they are supposed to be living according to the Bible and according to the Spirit of God. Most of them are so far off the mark that they cannot produce miracles, signs, and wonders. They can't even come close. So when they have debates with you, they kind of fudge. And you catch them in their fudging, and you catch them in their their weakness or whatever, and you get them, and then you go on your merry way and say, aha, God does not exist. Now, I'm not going to fudge, but there's something required of you. First of all, you have to believe me enough to cooperate with me or forget it. You can doubt me, but you can't doubt me so much, which some of you already do, that you don't even listen to the things I say and you don't even give me the chance. Because that's where we're at with most of you. When I tell you you are making a decision to shut God out of your life on purpose to some degree, consciously, I am telling you the God's honest truth. I get a lot of arguments from that. I get a lot of blowback. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If God proved himself to me, I would accept it. Baloney. Baloney on two levels. First of all, you have not lived completely untouched by God's nudgings in your life. Promise you that. If you honestly assess your life with open eyes and an open heart, you would see that God has nudged you on numerous occasions and you've shut it down as evidence of God. So God has already made himself, has given you evidence. That's point number one. You've rejected that evidence. You take someone like Bill Maher. Remember him saying on his show, I used to there was a point where I was even becoming a Christian and I was thinking about God's purpose for my life and yada, yada, yada. And lo and behold, in that time where he was starting to become more spiritually oriented, there was way more evidence of God. Oh, what a coincidence. Gee, what a coincidence. You start to open yourself up, your heart, not your mind. Point number two, heart, to the living God, and you start to see more and more evidence of his reality. Gee, what a coincidence. Has nothing to do with you, huh? It's not coming from you, huh? So that's point number two. Point number three is yes, in fact, I will be able to demonstrate with complete and utter, to your satisfaction, miracles, signs, and wonders. But it's going to require something from you. You have to walk with me part the way there. You have to listen to the things I say and you have to listen to the videos and you're going to have to develop some sort of trust in me. You can think I'm a charlatan to some degree and you can be skeptical, but you're going to have to develop some sort of trust so that you cooperate with me enough that I can get you to the place where I can prove myself. I can prove to you that I walk with God. And I promise you, on pain of death, I'm telling you the truth. Promise you. You are in the beginning stages of something really, really big. Beginning stages of something really, really big and powerful that has not happened before in the history of this country or the history of the world. But you have to cooperate in order to find that out. And so far, most of you aren't willing to do that. You're willing to dispute, but you're not willing to dispute and then listen to the other side. So we'll see. This is only the first step.